Hi guys, so I am back for part 2. I thought I'd talk about EMFs, cat balls and some torches. So the first one, EMFs. You'll notice, we also call them K2s as well. So if you're not an investigator, you'll notice that practically every investigator has these. They measure like, electrical pulses and things around. You've got to be careful. When they start going off, you'll tend to find that we're looking to ensure there's no electrical source around that could be manipulating them. If there isn't, then you kind of put it down to the paranormal. Spirits can manipulate these. It picks their energy up and we can use them to ask questions. Like at the minute it's on steady green, indicating that there's nothing around. I mean, if I start going close to my phone, no, not wanting to play today, but obviously if you go close to it with other electricals, it will go off. So what we can do with these, and it can be really useful, we can ask spirits questions. So what we can say is like, can you spike it up to red if you're here, or spike it to yellow, oh, there we go. Did you just see that? How strange is that? I just asked spike it to red if you're here, and it went to red. So yeah, I often get spirits passing through my house, so yeah, that is really cool. So thank you, Spirit, for doing that and demonstrating it. So these can be a good little tool in your kit. Me personally, as an investigator, I would say this is a must, and you need to have these. I have two. There's all different kinds as well. I do have a digital one. I do like my digital one as well. It has an alarm, so if the temperature, it also takes the temperature, does the digital one. I haven't got it to hand, otherwise I would show it you guys. So that one measures the temperature. So as you know, with spirits you can spike up and down in temperature. This is flashing as I had it off camera, and the electric one will alarm when there's a fluctuation in temperature. And as you can see, the spirits agree with me. So yeah, good little piece of kit. Are quite cheap as well. You can get these from about £12. I do have them in my shop. So if you don't want to go off on the internet and have a look around, have a look in the shop. They are listed in there. So yeah, they're in there. Now, one thing that is very controversial, some people love them, some people don't. Cat balls. They're exactly what they are. They're a cat toy. Let's see if I can hold this still until it stops. So they are motion sensitive and they go off forever. So what we do, we set them down, wait till they go off, and watch, as you see, I had to hit it to make it go off again. Now, I really like these, and whenever I put them down, I always make sure they're on a stable surface, so the wind can't blow them or they can't just accidentally roll. So what you'll find with people who like these, when these go off, I get really excited. So if you've watched any of my videos where cat balls have gone off, I get overly excited when these do go off, because, like, look, I'm just touching it ever so slightly. You've got to really hit it to make it go off. So spirits tend to really like these, and I think it's because they're a ball. Because if you think about a spirit, if you're communicating with a spirit, say from the 1600s, and you've got these, fancy piece of tech, they don't know what these are. But, everyone knows what a ball is. Balls have been around for a long time. So, toys. So you tend to find that they do like these. And what's really cool, and I had to kind of think about it then because I get really excited, is when you can get these to go off on demand. So when you can say to a spirit, oh spirit, could you set that cat ball off for us, and it it goes off like that. It's so exciting. So yeah, if you look back through some of my videos on here on YouTube, you'll see it's so exciting. I have multiple, I think I've got about 6 cat balls. Also, these are sealed units, so usually when the batteries go, you're supposed to throw them away, get a new one. But if you link in with John from the Paranormal Penny Pinchers, he's amazing. He finds ways, and he figured out how you can change the batteries in these, and he has a video on YouTube. I will tag the Paranormal Penny Pinchers in this video below, so give them a follow because John has some really amazing tips on different types of equipment and things, and cost effective. Also, the team are amazing as well. I've worked with them a few times. Now, the last thing I'm going to say, because like obviously in the last video I talked about how important batteries are. This one, the importance is torches. You know, lights. I've got the super strong torch. I've got 2 other torches. I have these little lights as well. Oh, you've got my P. Louise attached to that one, so they make good keyring. I've got these little lights as well. I also have a big standalone light. It's like a spotlight. It's got kind of 3 different things on it, all different settings. You can actually charge things off it as well, so it works as a battery. Because, you know, as investigators, we don't always go to a building where there's electricity. Sometimes you're going outdoors, you've got no light source. You could be going to a derelict building, and even some paid locations don't have electric. Like, you know, I went to Newsham Asylum here in Liverpool. Most of that building doesn't have electric, so you need your torches, you need your lights. I'd say they're on par with batteries as being something that you really, really need in your kit. And you don't want to just have one torch, because as we know, spirits can drain torches and batteries. Yes, carry battery pack, carry batteries, but with your torches, you don't want to have to sit there charging it up. If one goes, you want to be able to grab another one. So that's why I always have plenty on hand. And also, I like to have spares as well, because if I'm taking anybody with me and they don't have a torch, I can lend them one of mine. So this video was a little bit shorter. Hopefully people have picked up some tips. Obviously, seasoned investigators, you know your stuff anyway, but if you've got any comments or anything you want to add to anything I've said, definitely drop a comment. If you're a brand new investigator, hopefully you've learned a few tips, and if you want any further tips, drop me a comment, send me a message, and hopefully I'll be back with part 3. So if there is anything you guys want me to kind of go through, and I do own it, like I always say, I will do a little video on it. But hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'm gonna say bye for now.